Greetings everyone, and today I would like to continue my talk on karma, and today I would like to focus on idea of sin. So if you sin, you are going to receive a bad karma or a bad future, and many people believe in this this religious idea. So recently I watched many this National Geographic documentary on a subject called taboo, and from this documentaries I have realized that I totally forgot that India had a this caste system, and according to a caste system you must not change the way of your life. So in this book there was this part that you must not change your faith, you must not change your rituals, you must not change your morals, and you must not change your way of life. If you change this stuff, you are committing sin, and this is going to be turned into a bad karma. But I don't think that changing one's lifestyle is going to be a bad karma, because you can be a hunter then turn into this farmer, or you can turn into a herdsman, and if you this because of environment you can turn into a merchant, and or you can live in a city and learn some jobs and work in a city. So I think changing one's lifestyle is a bad karma. I don't believe in such stuff. So this must be some kind of Hindu and idea of a caste system, or this. If you have this caste, and you must if you're a fisherman, you must work as a fisherman and die as a fisherman, something like that. So today I would like to talk about the idea of sin, and people sin because they have some kind of desires, and today I would like to show you these symbols. The first symbol is going to be Chinese yin yang, and this is a symbol for Chinese religion called Taoism. I don't want to repeat myself again and again. And I guess some people find my videos becoming more and more boring. So here in Mongolia, these two parts are believed to be intelligence and wisdom, and method, or wisdom and strategy. And this symbol is simply symbolizes intelligence. And there is a saying that if you have intelligence, you will be okay in this Middle Earth. But intelligence is not everything, and Buddhism with their Trinity says that you can have intelligence, but without a kind consciousness, this kind consciousness, or without a compassion, you are nobody. So having this third part, or this kindness and compassion, is believed to be good. But shamanism teaches that without a good heart you are a nobody, and you must love an item in order to become rich. You must love your job in order to create some success in your job, and you need to have a heart with these four chambers. And this this fourth thing is believed to be a courage and desire. And if you have a lot of desire, it will turn into a courage. So the fourth part is going to be a desire, and because of desire people commit some kind of a crime. So today I would like to talk about the crimes or sins. And if you sin, you are going to receive a bad karma, something like that. So Buddhists are saying that there is 10 types of karma, this dark sins, but they are saying that there's a countless types of this sin, but since Buddha divided all the sins into 10 parts, we must talk about these 10 dark sins. And these 10 dark sins are believed to be Jinken Nugut, meaning a real sin, and other sins are believed to be not so real sins. So first sin is going to be anpasslich, and meaning to kill. Number 2 is isuksnig auch, meaning to take what is not yours or stealing. And number 3, borochortel, meaning wrong sex. And today's main topic is going to be this wrong sex. I find this topic very interesting. So number 4 is hotlaer, meaning to lie. Number 5 is hoyer, meaning to say, talk about the rumors. And if someone spreading bad rumors is going to be a sin. And number 7 is chalchich, meaning to chat. And if you are a great fan of a Twitter or chat, you are committing a great sin. And this video is also all about chatting, and this is very sinful, and this is going to generate a bad karma. And number 8, shonagzang, meaning greed. And number 9 is uzingyat, meaning to hate. So number 10 is boro, meaning wrong beliefs or this heresy. So since man has this desire, since man has a courage, man has a problem with the wrong sex. So Buddhists are saying that there is not 3 but 4 stuff that is related with the wrong sex. It's going to be having sex with the wrong person, having sex using a wrong body part, and having a sex in a wrong place, and having a sex in a wrong time. So all this stuff that is related, sex, you can understand, and this is very logical, and this is quite morally right. For example, you must not have sex with your parents, parents-in-law and adopted parents, and also you must not have sex with your caregivers, and you must not have sex with the babysitters and nurses, etc. And you must not have sex with these nuns and religious these females. I mean these female monks, and also you must not have sex if king forbids it. If there is some kind of law that is related with the sex, you must obey these laws. Also, but there is one shocking stuff that is Buddhism seems to not forbid prostitution. I mean, prostitution is impossible to imagine in the Central Asian steppe. I mean, a woman is selling her body for money. Is for small communities, nomadic communities, it is unheard of, something like that. And I guess this book needs some editing, and this book was quite written in in the Middle Ages, so it needs some editing, and it should include that this, maybe I'm a little bit harsh, sex for money should be forbidden, something like that. But they are saying that you must not have sex with a prostitute that was paid by another person. I mean, one of your friends brought a prostitute and he paid them all the money, so you must not have sex with this prostitute. If you want to have sex with this prostitute, you must pay money. And there is some dude called Adisha, and it seems this Adisha dude is teaches all about this ethics and morals about sex. So there's also this poem saying that meaning oral and anal sex is forbidden, and meaning from hip side, and doing it between the legs is going to be also wrong, and meaning from you can't do it from the back. So doing it from the back is also wrong, and meaning using other body parts is also wrong. I mean fingers and tongue is I guess it's also something wrong. So this book is not for children. I mean, children is someone who is, haven't completed the one circle. I mean, one circle has, 12 numbers, and someone who is younger than 12 is a child. And this book is not for child, because this the part where speaks about sin is, they talk about very nasty stuff. But there's something that that the Buddhists allow, that they also saying that you must not exceed the holy number. The holy number is going to be 5, and if you there's man, woman who always say won't do it again. So during one night, it is wrong to have sex more than 5 times. So I'm not a good I'm not a fan, or what, I can't do it like more than 2 times. So having doing it like more than 5 times is like unimaginable. So this is for I guess this is for man and woman who is very active. But the one bizarre stuff is, this dude called Adisha is also forbidding that having sex during daytime is totally unacceptable, and you must do only during night. So also they also allow this unconscious sex. If you are you had the sex unconsciously, it is okay. Өөрийн ихнэр гэж андуураад бусдын ихнэртэй авцсан бол буруу хурцл биш. Meaning if you mistake the woman thinking that it is your wife, and you then you knew that it wasn't your wife, it's totally okay. Saying that if you I guess if the person is totally drunk, he is sometimes don't know what he is doing. Speaking of being a drunk, this 10 dark sins doesn't include, a problem with, drinking. Here in Mongolia, one big problem is drinking, and it is, in shamanism there is, this stuff, or in the daily life there is stuff that you must not drink near your parents, and don't show them, how you drink. So Buddhism don't include such stuff, and Buddhism also don't talk much about this, doing a drug, and drinking a lot of alcohol and doing drug are supposed to be a part of a greediness. And since these Tibetans seems to don't know about what is drug and being fanatic about alcohol, they don't include this is as being one of the bad sins. So the final part is, offering sex is, wrong, and it's forbidden. And that's going to be pretty much for today. And speaking of offering sex, you must, if you are a man, if you are a smart man, you must be careful on what you are offering. And last year or 2 years ago, I had this problem with my wife, and we had some quarrel, and we had no sex for like 2 or 3 months. And suddenly she decided to go to a countryside, and she left my daughter here, and she also left a babysitter, one of her younger sisters. And after 5 or 6 days, I was interested in, I was constantly thinking about this mortal need, and I was desperate, and I asked if she was a virgin, and if she was interested in having this casual stuff. But she immediately went to her parents and told about these questions, and her parents told it about to my parents-in-law, and they told it to my wife, and it became one big quarrel. And this male members of my wife's side family wanted to beat me and kick my ass and broke my nose. and they was very angry. But thanks to my mother-in-law, my mother-in-law was a very strong woman, and she said, no one is going to beat someone's ass and break someone's nose in my family. And she ordered to my wife that solve this problem, and if you are married, you must not be like this, and you must think about your husband's mortal needs, something like that. So you need to be careful when you are offering sex to this these others. So my wife, I asked, you have a daughter, how could you're a master, and this how could you offer such stuff to this young innocent girl and stuff, and of course I complained that I was this man, I needed this mortal, I had this mortal need, and etc etc. So somehow we managed to have a conversation, and managed to solve this problem. And my wife said, didn't you think about the honor of this girl? I said that since she's refused, then I think she has protected her honor. And I also say that I'm not this this man who offers this stuff to everyone, something like that. So since that accident, I was quite interested in Buddhist stuff, and I discovered that the main spell Om Mani Padme Hum was something that is related with this controlling one's male energy, etc etc. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.